Okay. To the 2023-24 Trojan Awards banquet. Yay! I am Miss Thompson, your forever MC of this event, apparently. I'd like to start by doing our land acknowledgement. In the spirit of truth and reconciliation, we would like to acknowledge that we are signatories of Treaty 5 lands and recognize the Nisittuwayasik Cree Nation on whose traditional territory we live, learn, and teach. The school district of Mystery Lake is located in the community of Thompson in the province of Manitoba, which is located on the traditional and ancestral lands of the Innu, Métis, Inuit, Anisinu, Anishinaabe, Nehido, Denisulian, Lena, and Dakota Oye nations. Let this acknowledgement serve as a reminder of our commitment to honor treaties in the spirit of truth and reconciliation. We are all treaty people. Okay, first we got a few thank yous. So special thank you to our videographer extraordinaire, Paul Anderson, and the SDML, Maple Bus Lines, NCN Thompson Bus Lines, Mohican Bus Lines, TTA, Arctic Beverage, Canadian Tire, and Pizza. To Doug's Source for Sports for their long commitment to RD Parker Athletics. And a special thank you to the RDPC admin team for all their support over our athletic season. We cannot have any of this happen without the support of our businesses and the support of our admins, so big hand for everybody who helps us out throughout the years. And our own special shout out to our admin team who put up with all the headache and the frustration and support all the coaches and the RD Parker staff with everything that's going on and all the travel and all the logistics that has to go on. Okay, first off, we will have our thank you to our coaches. So Dion, get on up here, and Riley Alt, you can come up right behind him.
Good afternoon, athletes, coaches, and staff. To the athletes, thank you for putting your all into the sports you love and showing other schools our competitive spirit and excellent sportsmanship. Your hard work has not only led to incredible memories, but has also inspired younger future athletes to step out of their comfort zone and try a new sport.
And of course, the most important, our coaches and staff. Thank you for allowing us to experience new opportunities while pushing us to become not only better athletes, but better people. You've all taken time out of your busy lives to allow us to improve, compete, and yell at us occasionally. You have not only taught us how to lead, but you gave us the trust and support we needed to be confident in ourselves. These sports can be tough on not only physically, but mentally, and you have allowed us to see what we are capable of. We speak on behalf of all athletes when we say thank you.
So sweet. And we only yell when you deserve it. Okay, moving right along, we are going to move on to our individual team awards. Coaches, let's keep this snappy. Quick. Okay, starting at the beginning of the year with golf, everybody's favorite, Justin Valentino and Christine Sim.
All right, unfortunately, Ms. Sim and I weren't able to take our group of golfers to provincials, so a big shout out and thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Slack for driving our group down to provincials this year. This award goes out to Charlie Boychuk for a provincial top 10 finish with a score of 105. Congrats, Charlie.
Good job. Sorry we ditched you this year. We won't ditch you again.
Our picture's happening. Okay, while they're taking this picture, I will let all the other sports know. Once you get an award, just hang out on the side until your team awards are done, and then our lovely photographer, Miss Jacoby, will take the team picture of everybody with awards. Okay, we will move on to girls soccer with Miss Jacoby and Mr. Parody. So I guess I'll take the picture for this one.
Okay, Mr. Kobe is going to present all the awards. Just kidding. Okay, we have four awards to give out. We are going to start with, we're pulling apart, our leadership award to our two captains for their outstanding leadership and dedication to the team, Claire Mullett and Katie Krentz. Our next award goes to our sweeper of the season. Super awkward. Also our defensive stopper and really captain of the defense, Miss Bridget Caddy. And lastly, we're going to present our Rookie of the Year. This person came in pretty green for soccer, and she turned out to be quite phenomenal by the end of the year. And we relied heavily on her in a couple different positions. So our Rookie of the Year is Selena Laponce.
Fabulous, fabulous. Boys soccer, Mr. Galopaski. Does anybody ever call you Galopaski? It is weird.
All right, first award is going to go to someone who gave 110% every single practice, every single game. He was also named our captain. The Outstanding Leader Award goes to Caden Johnson. And the second award goes to a grade 9 player who stepped into a very big role, was a key member of the team. Rookie of the Year award is going to go to Marcus Omani.
Just pick him up. Somebody put him on his shoulders. For our JV girls volleyball, we have Mrs. Monroe, Mr. Patterson, and Miss Warren.
Thank you. Before I start, I just want to let everybody know and everybody give a warm or a big welcome or goodbye, I guess, to Miss Monroe, who's going to be retiring this year, so she will not be here next year. Lucky girl. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So I just want to take this opportunity on behalf of all our athletes in our department to say thank you. This is not the last time I'm going to be saying thank you to her during this next couple of weeks, but we are going to miss her, and she's been with the Artie Parker for a very, very long time. And yeah, so I would like everybody to give her a great round of applause for all that she's done for Artie Parker Athletics. Christine, you owe me $5. And I'm going to say thank you on behalf of Miss Monroe because she doesn't really like to talk a lot in front of all of you guys. I have 2 awards for our junior girls volleyball. Let me tell you, the junior girls were a great bunch of girls to travel with. We had a lot of good times, a lot of yelling though sometimes, a lot of get that off of here, get that out of here, get back over here. Talking to them about, you know, a few things that we need, but like Dion said, teaching them the ways that, teaching them along the way on how to behave when we're out in public and when we're representing Artie Parker, and these girls did a great job. My first award goes to a girl who is classy, sassy, and strong like bull, and that is Natalia Dudas. And when I say sassy, I mean sassy. Sassy. The next one is going out to one of the leaders on our team that didn't say much, but she led by example. And she was a starting player, and she was always you know, signaling to Mr. Patterson, okay, let's go, let's do this, let's do that, but silently. So our Silent Leader Award goes to Summer Michelle. Where's Summer? Oh, she's gonna be really, where is she here? She is our silent leader, so maybe we'll see. Silently. All right. Take your time.
Miss Warren, stealing my thunder. I was gonna give a congratulations to Mrs. Monroe as well, because she was even my teacher, Miss Hossaker, back when I was at these awards. She was giving them out back then too. You deserve retirement. I wish I was too. Soon. We like the kids. I like summer break. Our JV boys for volleyball is Mr. Sinclair and Miss Rickett Slack. Oh, and Mr. Williams. Coming up off the list, Mr. Williams as well.
Hello. Oh, that's how I sound, eh? Anyway, the first award is going to go to Rocket Man. This guy has been on a steady upward trajectory since the beginning. Aiden Sharon.
Well, we got a Rocket Man. We might as well have somebody who got a little bit of swag anyway. What do you think? Well, the next guy is, he's got Swag Award. Is going out to Dilshan Sagu. And just want to thank Dilshan also for coming and helping out at a couple of volleyball camps that my daughter and I ran this year that went very well. So thank you very much. Here, bud.
All right, the next one's silent but deadly. You could put this guy anywhere and he's going to be calm, cool, and collected. Landon Lowry. He's silent too, I guess. Huh?
Okay, this award goes to a young man who missed our first tournament but came out really strong after that. The Level Up Award goes to Peter Yaboa.
Okay, senior girls volleyball is Miss Williams, Miss Miscavige, Mrs. Ketchmar. Oh, there's one that I missed on the list. Ashley. Let's go with Ashley. Grisbenyek, yeah, I think, was she here last year and I didn't know how to say it then either? For sure.
Okay.
Some back row, some serving. This award goes to Claire Mullet for being the most but came in off the bench as our captain. Leadership award goes to Maya Clarkson. Finally, my last award goes to a player that is dedicated to our sport. Her craft is passionate and it shows in her play and practice, and that goes to Bridget Caddy, Rookie of the Year.
Our senior boys were coached by Donna Drebbett, but Miss Warren's coming back up.
First, I'd like to thank Ms. Drebbett for coaching the boys. The boys, they did a great job all around, especially in the field of the sportsmanship and listening and following all the expectations that the athletic department and their coaches had of them. So I'm very proud of actually all the senior boys this year. You did an amazing job with representing Artie Parker Athletics with your sportsmanship and your kindness to, especially to Donna. So I don't know the background to these stories, but I can only imagine some of them. But the first award goes to the All-Star Digger, and that will be Bryce Clemens, the All-Star Digger Award. Oh, I thought you did. I just thought you were going to stay for the pizza, then dip there, Bryce. Just kidding. I'm glad you didn't hear that. I'll tell you later. Our next. This one is going out to the boy for the most continuous hair flips, and that is Nick, Mr. Oh No Leaderhouse. Good job. Okay. Give us a flip. Whoa. This award is going out to an athlete for his most improved, and that is Dion Ryan. You spoke very well. Yeah. They're lucky no one was running against you. This next award, holy smokes, Donna. Whew. Okay, so this next award goes out to a gentleman, and I totally agree with this, for his sportsmanship. That is Trey Loader. Looking fancy in your linen pants. This award goes out to one of the athletes for MVP, and that is Tristan Malott.
The shirt is not.
This next award goes out to a student that I totally agree with this as well, and I was totally shocked when I saw this when he came into the school, and that is the Best Hair Award, and that is to Cody Smith.
Best hair / ankle breaker. He's the one who said it. Okay, moving on to basketball. Our JV girls, coached by Sandy Dybert and Charlotte Clifford.
Okay, so good to be here. As young student athletes, you have a total control over two things: your efforts in practice, when no one's looking, during games, your academics, and in your attitude towards your teammates, coaches, parents, teachers, opponents, and referees. While these traits reach far beyond sport, they are often learned through sport. We're rewarding that today with 4 student athletes. So our Coaches Award. This athlete works hard. In all aspects of this team, she puts in the work. On top of being one of the hardest working players at practice, she averaged 10 points a game, including an 18-point season high at provincials. If I asked her to do something, not only would she get it done, but her continuous effort left us in awe. Highly coachable, and she makes no excuses. The concept of giving up is just not in her vocabulary. In addition to her consistent efforts on the court, she was our captain this year. And I feel very fortunate to have coached her in both of her JV seasons. Maya, come get your Coaches Award. All right, team MVP. This student athlete is our MVP because she led our team on the court. When she was in the middle of our zone defense, not much got past her. On offense, teams had a hard time guarding her. She worked at getting open, and when she got the ball, you knew she was going to the basket. She averaged 15 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 3.5 steals. While only in grade 9, I see a great future ahead for Jolie Alt. Team MVP. Come on, Joe. All right, our Hustle Award. This kid just does not stop. She's always working at Mach 1, even through adversity. She managed to collect a statistic in everything that we record. Fouls, missed layups, turnovers, rebounds, steals, points, forced turnovers, and block shots. While she averaged only 5 points a game, 4 steals, and 5 rebounds, what she demonstrated for us wasn't captured in a stat. How hard she works on defense, how much effort she put into becoming a better, more controlled point guard, and how she never wanted to be subbed off for long. Surprising for some people is that she finished the season with 16 block shots, second highest on our team, but not surprising to us. The Hustle Award goes to Selena Laponce. All right, this next award. With 2 police officers as your coaches, we have called this next award our Secret Weapon Award. This player felt like our sneaky little weapon during some games. She started out the season quietly, but solid, with 19 points in the first tournament in Sanford. At the PA tournament, she turned it up a notch. In the first game of that tourney, she had 9 steals, 7 of those translated into uncontested layups. Then she sank 4 for 4 from the foul line. She continued the rest of the season, averaging 6 points and 3 steals a game. She did this by allowing the opposition to underestimate her size. Keep working hard. Our award goes to Ayana Permanent.
Thank you. Moving on to our junior boys, we have Mr. Alcock and Mr. Ditz.
Yeah, this year was a good year. We went 7-2 in the season. We just lost a game that mattered. For this year, I'd like to present the Leadership Award to Owen Bias. This guy was new to our roster this year, and he provided an excellent pressure up front on the press. He continued to lead our team in steals every game, and Defensive Player of the Year goes to Michelle Oyelami. From last season to this season, we saw about a 4,000% improvement in this young man. He just had to learn to talk on the cell phone a little bit more and coaching, get the ball up, coming up on your layups. Our most improved player for this season is William Wosians.
Great. Okay. Senior girls basketball, Miss Sim and Miss Belanger, also off the list.
I've got 4 awards to give out today. The first one seems to be a bit of a theme for this award, but she's a good kid. She works hard. She's a really great teammate and established herself as a basketball player, especially for somebody who really just picked it up last year. She was always absorbing everything I say. She took everything in and just ran with it and quickly became a huge piece to her success puzzle this year. The always locked in Rookie of the Year, Bridget Caddy. My second award, this kid put in a ton of points, or put a ton of points up for us this year and was very successful in terms of becoming one of the best, if not the best, post player in the North, as far as I'm concerned. She won at least a game star every tournament. I'm thankful that she's been on my team the last 2 years and not the opposing team's. Top Offensive Player of the Year, Jersey Navis. My third award, this one's pretty self-explanatory. This is a kid who literally got knocked down with a concussion for about 6 weeks after taking a nasty elbow to the face during one of our games. It takes a lot of guts to come back from that, but she came back like she never missed a beat at provincials after not competing even in practice for quite some time. And she's honestly played some of the best basketball that I've seen over the last 3-4 years for her. She even managed to still be selected for the Basketball Manitoba graduating all-star game with just the performance she put on at provincials. The I get knocked down, but I get up again, Maisie Dybert. Yeah, I could if you wanted to. My last award, I've had the privilege to coach or teach this kid for the last 4 years, and I've never given her an award. She contributed a ton to our teams over the years and has grown substantially as a human. She's often wasn't recognized as much as the others, but she always averaged the most direct assists in a game. The one time I kept track, it was like 17 assists a game, so that's like 28 points at least, unless it was 3-pointers. She bared the weight of being the leadership the last 2 years and was honestly the quarterback to our offense. She was a defensive and rebounding machine. I could have named this award absolutely anything, but this one seemed to be the most fitting, the Unsung Hero Award, Riley Alt.
Okay, our senior basketball has a whole bunch of coaches: Will Switzer, John Ross Moracity Moose, Courtney and JP Boschman, and Jeff Parody.
I did just want to give a shout out to Mr. Switzer. If you guys didn't know, Switzer had his daughter born a few months earlier than expected. So this season, Adriana is doing really well. He's actually at an appointment with her right now. That's why he's not here. Mr. Morasti Moose, Mr. Boschman, Mrs. Boschman, myself, we all stepped up to try and help Switzer and the team and give them the opportunity to keep practicing and playing and make sure that their development didn't miss a beat. So I'm here representing them, and I'm thankful for the opportunity to step up. Just on a personal note, because I was talking to a couple of the coaches saying, you know, is this person getting an award? Is this person getting an award? Not everybody in here is getting an award. And I just want to say to all those who don't get an award tonight and you feel like you deserve so, don't be disappointed. If you show up to practice every day, you work your hardest, you keep your grades up, you have nothing but pride in your heart and in your mind, or that's all you should have. Sports isn't about individual accolades. It's about improving as a person and as an athlete. So if you're not getting an award today, that's okay. Keep grinding. Just get the practice, put your head down, work harder, get better, and be proud of that progress that you make. I got a few awards for senior varsity basketball. We're going to start with our defensive player of the year. He's like 6'6", so it's Nick Lederhaus. Next one of our grade 12 athletes who improved a ton over the year. One of those kids who shows up every single day, works incredibly hard, doesn't worry about what anybody says or thinks about him, just loves to improve, loves to play. So the Miles of Improvement Award goes to Miles Campbell. And our last award is our Leadership Award, going to one of our grade 12 athletes who kept the team cohesive. We could always rely on him to spread information, spread knowledge, keep the team pumped up, whatever we needed of him. So Leadership Award to Dion Ryan. Dion Ryan. Take this.
Okay, cruising right along into badminton. Our JV badminton coaches. Oh, I tried to skip curling. Sorry. You sat down. Why did you even leave? Okay, fine. Okay, curling, Mr. Parody.
Don't clap. Okay, so a year and a half ago, Quinn Graham came to me and said, "Can we do a curling team?" I said, "It's already happened, so no, we can't." And then, like 6 months later, I said, "Hey, are we doing a curling team?" And she said, "Yeah, we're definitely going to do a curling team." And then, like 2 months later, "Hey, are we doing a curling team?" "Yeah, I think we're going to do a curling team." Anyway, so a year and a half out, and we ended up only practicing like 3 weeks before zones at the end of it. Quinn came and said, "Hey, I got some athletes. I have Elena, I have Sadie, I have no, we didn't have Michaela. We had a couple more who bailed on us, and then Michaela Wood stepped up. So shout out to those girls for making our curling team, going to zones, honestly competing really well. We did really well for 3 weeks of practice, and I think we're going to do it again next year, and we're going to have a lot more success. So I just have the one award, and for putting the team together, even though it took her a year and a half, our skip extraordinaire to Quinn Graham.
You sure you're done, Parody? Yeah. Okay, now we're on to junior badminton with Don McDonald, Sherilyn Lawson, and Michelle Romanek.
All right, so our first award is the Most Outstanding Player Award. This is going to a player who is dedicated to badminton all year long. They participate in club. They came up and they performed for the varsity team, and he helps all of his teammates to get better and always helps them practice. So this goes to Ohm. Do you want to do next two?
Our next two awards are two ladies that I didn't see in the crowd, so hopefully they're watching this somewhere. Our stepping in, stepping out. She kind of filled a role when we threw her around in different positions and parts of the team, is to Leah Theveno. I don't think she's here. And our second award is to a lady who was new to playing badminton. We did a lot of work, and she came a long way, and we are really proud of her. So our most improved award is to Kenya Sturzik.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, our senior badminton also has a whole list of coaches: Mr. Gallo, Mr. Harwood, Murphy Krentz, Adam Morin, and Felina Thorne. Gallo.
All right. As usual, badminton is always way easier because I have so many coaches. So thank you to all of them. My first award goes to an athlete who joined us this year from Gillum School and put in by far the most amount of work I've ever seen. Was here every single morning beforehand. I don't see him in the crowd either, but the most dedicated award goes to Ken Fitz. And then my next two awards are going to go to a pair who played together all year long and went undefeated all the way up until provincials and still managed to place 4th in the entire province. My award of excellence goes to both Katie Krentz and Cameron Murray.
Aw, twins. They look so great. Okay, this is going great. We're now on to our last individual sport, the best sport, obviously, track and field. Track and field, did you just boo Dilshan? Should we make Dilshan do push-ups at the awards banquet? Dead flies. Oh, that is very good. Okay, so I've got a whole group of coaches that are with this as well. Mr. Parody, Miss Rose, Mr. Patterson, Miss Jacoby, Mr. Valentino, and myself.
Yay, Miss Thompson!
Woo! I'll go last.
Okay, we have a team of 39 athletes, so we have a whole host of awards to get through. So we're each going to present a couple different awards. So I got 2 to give out. The first one is to an athlete who made significant leaps and bounds. That is as a pun as they come. She qualified for the finals at provincials in the triple jump for senior girls, jumping almost like a full meter further than what she's done, and had a great showing out there, and we're super proud of her. So the Dark Horse Award goes to Kieran Robertson. My next award, it's a specific award due to one specific incident, but it just goes to show kind of his personality and how funny he is, and what he brings to the team. We were walking down the slippery hill at provincials. It would just finish raining, so we were going super slow, like barely inching and crawling. And this kid decided that he would just come flying down the hill and did a huge lunge because he slipped and fell. And without breaking stride, he just stood up and he's like, shout out to my ACL. If I was 40, I wouldn't even be alive right now. 45. So the shout out to my ACL award goes to Dion Ryan. Deep lunge, deep lunge. Okay, I'm gonna hand the mic to Miss Jacoby.
Okay, the next award goes to one of our distance runners who's been with the program as long as she could be, starting track in grade 10. She's run some personal bests. She runs the races nobody wants to run, like the 3,000 meters and the 1,500 meters. Our Going the Distance award goes to Jenna Shire. Shake everybody's hand. The next award goes to an athlete who also runs some of the races that nobody wants to run, but he also runs the 800 meters. And there's this particular point in the race where it's about 150 meters to the finish line, where you can just see his face change as he kicks it up into a whole nother gear. And so the 150 kick award goes to William Mosiones. You can see the pictures in next year's yearbook.
Okay, I've got 4 awards for today. My first award, it would not be a track season if someone didn't leave it literally all on the track. So the Leave It All Beside the Track award goes to Charity Trout.
Just to clarify, yeah, she throws up after the race because she gets
Yeah, leaving it. Okay, the next 3 are all to our senior rookies, or some of them, that came out and had pretty much graced us with their presence this year. The first one is to Tina Thorne, so if you want to come up. Our second one is Maisie Dybert. And the last one, I had a privilege of coaching high jump too. He placed top 10, but definitely a senior citizen rookie, Tristan Malott.
All right, I got 3 awards here. 2 of them go together. Every year after track and field, we have a rookie idol on the bus. Now, their song choices were questionable. I still think Sarah Stewart has the best playlist I've heard from a student on the bus, so shout out to Sarah Stewart. But for our 2 rookie idols goes out to Michelle Oyalami and Gaba Mosier.
Job.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
All right, and our last award here, I think this last one, or you have a couple? Okay, sorry. My last award goes out to a student. So outside on Saturday, there was the Armed Forces set up with a competition. It was a push-up competition with the 25-pound weighted vest. He might have been more excited than a kid on Christmas about this challenge. So he went up first and he put on the 25-pound weighted vest with a gas mask to reduce your airflow and crushed out 55 push-ups. And then he was so excited that he wanted to challenge Mr. Patterson and myself to see if we could beat him. And it kills me to say this, that both Patterson and I only got to 54. So our top recruit award goes to Mr. Cody Smith.
Good job, Muffins.
Okay. I'm bringing up the last, and you may say there's a whole bunch of people here, but track is unique in that we are all 4 teams in one here. So we've got our junior and senior boys, our junior and senior girls, so that's why we have this crazy amount of people up here and all these awards. Continuing on, kind of coming off of Charity's Leave It All Beside the Track, that is for the dreadful 400-meter run. It's everybody's favorite, kinda. This next one, I don't know if she's here either. She was not in. Somehow, she lucked out and was not in a 4x4, which is almost unheard of. And then some things happened, and we needed her to sub in. She sent me an email. She said, I'm sick, Miss Thompson. I can't come to practice. I was like, okay, great, no problem. Thanks for letting me know. Feel better. Just also giving you a heads up that some things have changed, and I had to sub you into a 4x4. She responded right away, oh my God, really? Yay, that's so exciting. That is never anybody's reaction, ever. And she ran it, she did great, and she came up to me after provincials, and the first thing I was like, good job, and she looked at me, remember that email? Forget about it. I take it all back. So the Forget About That Email award goes to Servette Shabani. And going with our sub-ins, we also had to make another sub-in, which was a lovely one. It was one of my throwers who was just a thrower, and we needed him to step up because our relay was going to get scratched, but he had to do a 100. And I asked him right away, and he's like, yeah. And then maybe some doubt crept in, but he did great. So the 100 and done to Cohen Anderson. I don't think he's running ever again. Leg still broken? Good job. You're going to run next year.
No.
400. 4x4. 4x4. Okay, our next award goes to one of our jumpers who spent a majority of this season injured. And although he was injured, he was able to come out and put up PB after PB after PB and even made it to the finals at provincials. So the Fight for the Flight award goes to Cameron Murray. Last one. We did have some rookie awards already, our rookie senior citizens. So for our grade 12 rookies, we always have a few that just come out in grade 12 for the fun of it. And it's so fun, right? Yeah, and sometimes they finish top 10 in the province, hey. So we do have another overall rookie, though. We have our rookie of the year. This person also was excelling in the 400, everybody's favorite event. This award could be called lots of different things. Lippy, sassy, whatever you want to call it, but our rookie of the year is Hank Thompson. Okay. And that brings an end to our individual team awards. We're coming right along. I know you are all athletes, but how many of you have numb feet right now? Nobody has feet that are asleep, sitting on the floor? Impressive. Cameron, thank you for being honest. Michelle literally came up for his award and said his feet are asleep. So we're coming along. We're now moving on to our presentation for our grade 12 athletes. So can all of our grade 12 athletes please come up? Now this is one of our last years that you guys were only allowed to do 3, right? You're our last COVID year that was impacted. Yeah, so we've got lots of them. They've put in a lot of time to our sports and our athletics throughout their years here while they were able to. So we just want to give them a big shout out and wish them well and tell them we will miss you. And the coaches are going to present you with pins. Congratulations. Good luck next year, guys. Group up. Don't go too far. Spirit of Sport. Okay, next is our Spirit of Sport Award, which will be presented by Mr. Valentino.
Okay, we got two Spirit of Sports today. The first one, I'm just hearing stories about this person or this athlete from the different sports he played in. You heard it from basketball, track and field. I can speak that he never sat in his seat, even though it was called Rookie Idol. This person was up and down the aisle singing, again, questionable songs, but never would stop. Before his 1,500 and 800 meter race, he bought a bottle of mustard and was taking mustard squirts before his race. Mr. Miles Campbell for Spirit of Sport. And joining Mr. Miles, again, I'm still upset about it. I know Patterson is. 55 push-ups, we just couldn't do it. The best hair award, Mr. Cody Smith, come on up, congratulations.
Congrats, Cody. Thank you. I got in the middle. We getting over there? Getting over there?
Okay, to present our junior girl athlete of the year is Miss Warren.
This year's nominees for Junior Girls Athlete of the Year are Jolie Alt, Maya Clarkson, and Sydney Power. And this year, the award goes to Maya Clarkson.
Okay, our junior boy athlete of the year will be presented by Mr. Gallo.
All right, this year we had 4 nominees for the junior boys category. So First nominee was Aiden Sharon. Our second nominee was Cameron Murray, followed by Dilshan Sagu and Om Vaez. So it is my pleasure this year to award this to Dilshan Sagu.
Okay, the Senior Girls Athlete of the Year will be presented by Ms. Sim.
This year we had 5 girls nominated: Bridget Caddy, Maisie Dybert, Claire Mullett, Jersey Nabis, and Jenna Shire. And this year's Senior Girls Athlete of the Year is Bridget Caddy.
Great. And finally, our Senior Boy Athlete of the Year will be presented by Mr. Parody.
Okay. Before we get to the door prizes, our final big award, Senior Varsity Boys, our nominees, we had 4 of them this year. We have Nick Lederhouse, Trey Loader, Tristan Malott, and Dion Ryan. Let's give a round of applause for those nominees. And our Senior Varsity Boy Athlete of the Year and Assiniboine College commit, Nick Lederhouse. Assiniboine? St. Boniface, not Assiniboine, St. Boniface. I should have looked this up. Ooh.
College commit. Excellent.
That brings an end to the main awards.